Hi guys, now that we've finished doing your cherry tree, now that we've painted it in and put your tree in, we're going to put in the ground and the sun and the sky. So to do that, we're going to use your pastel crayons that you have in your bins with the black labels on them. And I have two different colors. I have a light green and a dark green for my grass. And then I have a blue for my sky, purple for the inside of my cherry tree flowers, and then I have an orange and a reddish orange and a yellow for the sun. And so you'll use those. So to start out, you're just going to take your lighter color first, okay? And I'm going to make lines at the bottom, and I'm going to go all the way across the bottom, so I'm touching my tree, and I'm not going up too high. You don't want to go up. You don't want to go up too high. You just want to kind of touch the bottom of the tree and go over it a little bit, and go across. Okay, and line, and you should see how it's starting to look like grass. All right, and if you get a little bit on the table, that's okay. And then you go all the way, and then you're going to go back over with the darker green. Okay, and when you layer two colors like this, it will have more depth. It'll look more real. So that's why we're doing that. Okay. So pretend I'm done with that part. The next part I'm going to do is add my inside of my details to my cherry tree flowers, and I'm just going to I'm going to make the letter C, and I'm just going to do it in each one. So there's my letter C, and then I move to my next one and I do the letter C, and I'm kind of by the edge, C, and you can do them in different spots. You can do them on the bottom, and if you touch the paint in another one, that's okay. C, C. You can make them different sizes. Some of you can make tiny. Some of you might want to make bigger. Okay. All right. And when I'm done, it will add a little bit of more detail to my picture. Okay. So I just go through the whole thing and I add the C's to all the spots. Okay. I'm not going to spend the whole time on this video showing you, but fill all of them, or as many as you can, and then take your lighter crayon, okay, and you're just going to make a little circle kind of in the middle to make it look like there's a middle to them. All right, and it adds just a little bit of detail, and you're going to go through each one and do that, okay, and it makes it kind of just look a little bit more interesting. And then at the top, next I'm going to put a sun in. You want to put the sun in before you put the sky in, okay? So the first thing I'm going to do is take my yellow crayon, and I'm going to make a spiral or a circle that goes out like this, and that has some white. You want to have some white in there too, okay? And then I'll take my orangish red crayon, and I'll go back over my pastel, and I'll kind of go back over top of it, and it kind of has what I call a Charlie Brown kind of sun now, okay? And it looks kind of cool. And then, you know, all these will be filled in because you'll have done all these. Okay. And then in the sky, you're just going to take your blue crayon, and if you're not sure which color is which, flip your paper over and color with it a little bit. That way you can tell if it's blue or if it's purple. Okay. So with your blue crayon, really lightly, you're just going to go around and fill in all the white. You don't have to get too close. You just kind of go in there and fill in around your tree like it's the sky in the background. Now the one thing I do want you to do though is when you color in, go all the way down to the grass, because the horizon, like we talk about, goes all the way. The horizon line goes all the way down here, and your sky always touches your grass. Okay, so that's what you'll do on, oops, if you go off the page, that's okay, but that's what you'll do on both for your picture to finish it up. Okay, there you go.